Welcome to This Week on Xbox. I'm your host, Larry Herb, Xbox Live's Major Nelson. This week's episode features the Xbox game preview launch of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, a sit-down with Pete Hines from Bethesda, some big game announcements, and much more. Let's start first with the headlines. The new and improved Mixer app is now available for Android and is coming to iOS in the next couple of days. Now, you'll notice improved discoverability, new personalization options, and Mixer interactivity. That's not all, though. The team also added several new features, including notifications, refreshed display with tap and hold video previews, enhanced stream page and player settings, and an introductory video to help you get started with what's new. Personally, I love how easy it is to select stream video quality and toggle through chat and audio. There are many more features, so be sure to visit news.xbox.com for an in-depth article on what you can expect. A significant update on Sea of Thieves was revealed through Rare's live stream of the game earlier this week. In the game, you'll work with the world's diverse trading companies and set sail on voyages to increase your reputation and forge your own pirate legend. For all the swashbuckling details, check out the full live stream at mixer.com/Sea of Thieves. In case you missed it, Soul Calibur 6 was recently announced for a 2018 release. It's been 5 long years since the last major installment of Soul Calibur was released, and I know fans have been patiently waiting for this announcement. Big Street Fighter news was announced this week. Coming your way in May 2018 is the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. This all-in-one package features 12 classic titles, including the original Street Fighter all the way through Street Fighter III: Third Strike. The collection is expansive, offering you online experiences, a museum mode, and so much more. Winter is here, so naturally that means there are a few festive seasonal events taking place for some of your favorite games. First up, the Call of Duty World War II Winter Siege community event is taking place now through January 2nd. Winter Siege includes free supply drops, double XP playlists to join, limited time content to play, and special seasonal gear to collect. Next is the return of Overwatch's Winter Wonderland holiday-themed event. Fans can expect the return of May's Snowball Offensive, several holiday skins, and a brand new mode called May's Yeti Hunt. It's a 5-on-1 battle, and yes, Winston is the Yeti. The event is now live and runs through January 1st. A new trailer for Monster Hunter World recently released. The game is coming our way on January 26th, and in case you missed it, Mega Man makes an appearance in the trailer. Yes, you heard that correctly. Mega Man is coming to Monster Hunter World. Dunkirk is available for purchase on Microsoft Movies and TV, and those of you who purchase the movie from the store will get a limited-time Dunkirk French Provisions bundle that is playable in World of Tanks on Xbox One. A great movie and a great game coming together for some great entertainment. It's time for Out Now. Let the tension, strategy, and unparalleled chaos begin. PlayerUnknown's Battleground is now available exclusively on the Xbox One family of devices through the Xbox Game Preview program. Players familiar with the mega-hit PC version will feel immediately at home, including full 100-player Battleground matches that let you jump into a match as solo, duo, or in squads. Your end goal is to survive and eliminate other players until you are the last player standing. And trust me, this is no easy feat. Every game and every moment is different, and once you're dead, that's it for the match. There is no coming back. The result is a white-knuckle experience that never stops. Every person will play their own style, and strategy is plentiful in this game. That being said, here are some basic tips to help you land with confidence and a plan. First, most players will leap out of a plane and head straight down to their destination. Instead, try pulling the chute earlier and gliding to a point further away from the flight path. you can be more confident that you or your team are alone and able to loot with less chance of an ambush. Next, remember that this game is all about survival, not your kill count. When it comes to firefights, be smart. Don't engage unless you're confident of success. And if you're drawing fire but have a great avenue of retreat, take it. Shoot it out on your own terms, not someone else's. If you're looking for more PUBG survival tips, a glimpse at some of the hilarity and tension within the game, or just more overall insight, then be sure to tune in for the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds live stream with our friends in the UK. The coverage kicks off on December 19th on Mixer. Also, you should definitely check out the Hype Zone PUBG channel. This is the must-watch Mixer channel for the most exciting, down-to-the-wire PUBG action. Hype Zone switches between Mixer streamers closest to winning the coveted chicken dinner, hosting the streamer until they win or die. This is an edge-of-your-seat viewing experience full of action and moments that seriously have you screaming at the screen. Plus, streamers of all levels will enjoy added discoverability during the most intense moments of the game. For more details on Hype Zone, check out my blog at majornelson.com and visit mixer.com/HypeZonePUBG to get in on the hype. Ark Aberration, the second massive expansion for the game, released this week. Aberration takes you on a vivid new sci-fi journey to a malfunctioning Ark that's drifting in space. This Ark features an elaborate underground biome system, new challenges like extreme radioactive sunlight and environmental hazards, zip lines, wingsuits, climbing gear, cave dwellings, and far more, along with a ton of extraordinary new creatures. This looks great. Okami HD is here in glorious high resolution as an Xbox One X enhanced title. The original game is a critical masterpiece known for its brilliant art style and engaging folklore. The tale follows a Japanese goddess who inhabits the form of a white wolf and embarks on a quest to defeat an 8-headed demon monster. Out now on Xbox One is Night in the Woods. This is an adventure game with a strong story, lots of characters to interact with, and a lively world all around you for you to explore. The game has been an enormous critical success on PC and was nominated for awards at last week's Video Game Awards. It's Quiz Time launched this week. You and up to 8 players can enjoy over 25,000 questions and answers in a range of topics using your smartphones as controllers. There is also a challenging single-player mode, and the game has native integration for Mixer on both Xbox One and Windows 10. Check out the live show feature, which lets you play with up to 10,000 other people. Also out now is Ultimate Chicken Horse. The goal of this party platformer is to build levels with your friends and set traps for them to die in. If you make it to the end of a level and your friends don't, then you get a point. You can play it online or locally, and the gameplay experience looks pretty darn fun. The largest Grand Theft Auto Online update yet released for free this week. The Doomsday Heist features a massive story-based online multiplayer adventure that includes free mode, preparation missions, cooperative setup missions, and a big heist for that epic finale. Ubisoft and Foxnet Games partnered up for a free Ghost Recon Wildlands update this week. The Jungle Storm update celebrates the 30th anniversary of the original Predator movie by introducing exclusive Predator content into Ghost Recon Wildlands. There's a new Predator challenge, a new Predator-inspired Ghost War class, and much more. Visit the URL below for more information. Dungeon Defenders 2 Power of the Ancients is now available for free. This enormous expansion includes Ancient Power for an account-wide buff, a new game mode Onslaught, which completely changes the endgame experience, a massive new map called the Lost Temple, and much more. Ready for the weekend highlight? Injustice 2 is hosting a free play days opportunity now through December 17th. This is one of the best fighting games to hit console this year, with its excellent game mechanics and design, massive roster of DC characters, and engaging storyline. Speaking of characters, Adam and his quantum shrinking technology join the fight this week. What a fun-looking fight mechanic this is. A very special guest and friend of mine Skyped in for a little interview earlier this week to discuss narrative single-player experiences in gaming. Let's see what he had to say. I'm joined today by Pete Hines. He's the VP of PR and Marketing over there at Bethesda. Pete, great to see you.
Good to see you as well, Larry.
I want to talk to you about Bethesda. You guys have a history of amazing single-player experiences. Oblivion, Wolfenstein, Fallout. Tell me about the studio's strategy there and the philosophy around the single-player experience.
I mean, as a developer, Bethesda is born out of what our studio is known for, Bethesda Game Studios, which, as you said, was, Elder Scrolls, single-player games. And it's not that we don't make games of other kinds, online or multiplayer or whatever, but, single-player has a special place in our heart.
We have the same goal, Sebastian. We can help each other.
Now, emergent gameplay is a term that's thrown around frequently. What does that mean to you and Bethesda?
I mean, it's ultimately about how are you engaging the player in the world that you've created, and giving them a sense of place and where they are and who they are. And, one of the things that single player does, certainly better than online, or a lot of online games at least, is sort of making everything about you. I play a lot of other things, even in Elder Scrolls Online. I play that entirely single player, but it's pretty clear that while there's so much stuff that I could do, that the world doesn't really revolve around me and the choices I make, because it has to account for everybody else. And so single player gives you that chance for that emergent gameplay where you are losing yourself in this world, and everything that you do and the choices you make are the sole reason that the game reacts and responds. It's not about anybody else.
I want to talk to you about the Game Awards that were last week in Los Angeles. During the Game Awards, you rolled out a new spot, a new promotion, a new initiative with Linda Carter. Tell us about that initiative, and then of course the donation to the ESA.
We thought it was a chance to have a little fun. And to do something a little tongue-in-cheek with Linda, who, we've known forever. She's married to our chairman. She's done voice work in our video games. To have a little fun with this notion of, single-player gamers, that they needed to be saved, that they were being underserved or disused somehow. And so we wanted to have a little fun. We've done a lot of single-player stuff this year, and going back into last year, Prey and Evil Within 2, Wolf 2, Dishonored 2, even Doom and Skyrim. Lots of single-player stuff. We decided to have a little fun with it, and then, you know me, Larry. If I can have some fun and also do a little good for somebody, so much the better. And so the chance to, have this sale and this promotion coincide with the chance to donate some money to the ESA Foundation. We donated $100,000 to them, which is, we found out, the largest donation they've ever received, and it's going to fund 33 scholarships for folks who want to become game developers. And who knows, maybe there'll be some great single-player game developers that come out of those folks.
You guys have had an amazing year. We've seen Wolfenstein. We've seen the enhanced update come out for Fallout. It's been real busy at the studio. Now that we're getting into the holiday, what happens now? You're getting winding down. You're gonna have a little bit of time to catch up on your games?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, folks got really excited about, all the Xbox One X enhancements we've done for Skyrim and for Fallout 4. If you've got a 4K TV, which as soon as you guys put out your console, I went and did some shopping, and I now have a beautiful new 4K TV to take advantage of your console. And like you and I were talking about before we started, going back to older games that maybe I hadn't played in a while, just because I want to see what they look like in 4K, and it's pretty amazing. So the ability to constantly support a game and put out additional features and content and do new things when the hardware allows for it is a pretty cool, interesting idea, and something we're certainly big fans of.
Great. Pete Hines, VP of Marketing and PR at Bethesda. Thank you for the wonderful games this year. We're looking forward to seeing what you have in store for 2018. Thanks, Pete.
Thank you, Larry. Happy holidays.
That's it for this week. We'll see you next week for an all-new episode. Thanks for watching.